fucking with it right. Here with who I started with, we something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, 8 no central coast. Mob and suicide, always arsonist. I step in the booth and cast, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
That's right, and we're back. Muy buenas, Sabado, Gigante, noches. Beautiful, linda raza. I appreciate you guys one more time. It's the double up today, man. Let's go ahead and get into it tonight. Or I'm gonna go ahead and first of all, let's go through the formalities. Okay, don't forget everything. Gracias, holiday wonders. Gracias, everyone inside the members only. The members only know who they are. They're the backbone of the community. I appreciate all the members only, Chicano channels and Chicano pages. Now, I think tonight at 8 o'clock, Marvelous Minds is going live. Catch me over there with Marvelous, with Norbies. I think Norbies is going to be there. With Norbies, it's going to be at 8 o'clock. It's the day before the Super Bowl. Ain't shit to do. Ain't shit on TV. No one's doing shit, you know. Maybe people are going out and all that normal stuff, but ain't really nothing on the TV. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl. I think I'm gonna do baby back ribs, and I'm gonna do maybe some red skin potatoes. I like the red skin potatoes. Oh, Mikey, that's racist. Cálmase, man. I appreciate everyone that's already coming in on Saturday night, cabrones. I'm gonna drop the link. I think I'm gonna do an open live, man. I might as well just do an open live. I think I'm gonna drop the link. If I can remember how to do that. I think I'm gonna do an open live. Yeah, I'll drop the link in case anyone wants to pop in. Maybe someone has an opinion on maybe the shorts that I dropped, just the recent ones. All right. Let me see. Where do I do that? Post comment. All right. There it is. Boom. One in the chamber, man. That's right. All right. Give me a second, Hector. But we already got day oneers in the comment section. Machete, I appreciate you, my boy. That's right. Gracias for your apoyo. Members only, Machete. Pues Chicano el way. I mean, where else you going to gravitate to, right? Chicanos gravitate to Chicano Street. It just would make sense, right? It makes sense, you know. But I appreciate you. Baby Love Substance. Gracias, amiga. I appreciate you. Julio Soros says, Mikey Taylor Green. Oh man, they're already putting blonde hair and blue eyes on me. That's gotcha shit. That's gotcha. Give me a second. Yeah, I remember when she went after Dr. Fucci. Wait, she was one of the ones. She was one of the ones that went after Dr. Fucci. Wait, or Doctor Chapatin, whatever you want to call him. The Raza gave that dude, talk about a sellout. That dude sold out all the people that trusted him, that reposted all his memes, the science, the science, the science. And now everyone's going back and deleting all those posts on their page because they'll look ridiculous if they leave those posts up from 2, 3 years ago. You know, with 5 masks, 6 face shields, 4 gloves, and a bodysuit, alone in their car. But I'll hold. I appreciate everyone that's already coming in. Droops Eastside Sanho is in the building, which I'll be on Story and King on Cinco de Mayo. Some people were like, "Oh, Mikey, you ain't got to put it out there." No, man. Everywhere I go, I'm out there, man. My face is in the streets. First of all, before this YouTube shit, I'm a businessman with multiple businesses, a member of the Chamber of Commerce, a civic community. They look at me still like, a minister. So they call me every time there's a body, a hot one, juvenile hall, youth center. That's the real shit. Okay. YouTube is its own. We got our own space over here. Just like IG is its own space, X is its own space. The ballers are on X, to be honest with you. Um, and Facebook, that's all the grandmas, that has its own space too. Mexican sellouts. Mexican sellouts. Let's talk about it, man. I posted a video and it actually I posted in the even in the community page. I thought it was a great image, man. It was the image of let me see if I can find it right now. I appreciate you guys, man. Hit that like on the way in, cabrons. Comment, man. Who's a Mexican sellout, man? Is it me? Did I sell myself out? Is there receipts? Someone has receipts on me that I sold my soul. Someone controls me. Let me know, man. Oh man, no, I can't find that image. But I posted it on my. Yeah, why the hell can't I find that image? I just posted it on the community page. Give me a second. I found it, man. Okay, beautiful image, man. We'll talk about this image right here, which is the reason I posted the last short with Norby's. Shout out to Norby's. Gracias for coming through last night. It's always it's a great conversation because I believe there's a contrast there. You know, the contrast, it makes it clearer to see. That means people want to see it. If it's there's no contrast and it looks faded, in a color analogy, right? It doesn't pop. It doesn't interest nobody. But we got a contrast going on, so we're gonna keep this up, cabron. Let's keep it pushing. And tonight, tap into Marvelous Minds, man. You know what I mean? Tapping over there to Marvelous Minds. I'll be over there. But let's talk about this photo. So this is a Mexicana mom. Trip out on this photo, man, because it really is a photo of a journey. Fuck what you heard and fuck our feelings. This is a photo of a journey and this is a lot of people's typical story. They come from Mexico. The parents came from Mexico, like mine. And the reason I say this is because 8, 9, 10 closest friends in grade school, all of our parents is the same thing. They all knew each other. They all barely came, years ago. And most of them, were getting their papers like moms did. You know what I mean? Someone said that dude West Coast Graffiti, he threw his mom under the bus. That he didn't know. He didn't know. You know what I mean? It's and again, it's like, you can speak freely. It's a free country. People don't get it, but some people look at that like telling. But I know it's as you too be out of that shit. I mean, to be honest. But look at this man on a journey. I thought that was a good photo, man. James in the casa. That's right, my boy. ¿Qué está haciendo, güey? Cold one? Okay, wait. You sipping? Okay. I got Eagles tomorrow because obviously I'm a little butthurt, bro. My team, and then we got spanked. We had a bad season, and then we were in the Super Bowl with them like 3 years ago, and they got us during Doctor Fucci's uh, Bovid. Doctor Fucci, man. So let's talk about Mexican sellouts. Okay, the first thing that comes to my mind is pinche vendido. You're not my blood, Miklo. He told that to Paco, man. Pinche vendido. He told that straight to his cousin, which was cousin on the mom's side. Still a cousin. I'm not saying this last or nothing like that, but cousin on the mom's side. He told his cousin when he woke up from the amputated pierna, and it was a wrap. He wasn't having no more leg. The leg was gone. All he had was the knee. Now was his fucking heel. No more leg, right? But of course they give him a wooden leg later. You know what I mean? Like JD. It's funny how both those movies have people with wooden legs. But anyways, he woke up sweating in the face, so mad. Obviously, the sweat is coming from the pain of getting the leg blasted off. And then he sees the cousin, and the cousin who's been now, it's been years. Let's say at least he went to the service when Miklo caught the case, and he rode it out solid too. I think he rode that shit out solid, like all the way. He was gonna do everything. He was like, you know what? If this is home, I'm going all the way. I'm going all the way. But anyways, he's sweating, he's shaking, and he looks up and sees Paco, pinche perro vendido. You're not my blood. I'm gonna cut you off like they cut off my leg, cabrones. That's got your shit, but think about that word, man. What's a vendido? I asked Norby's last night, hey, who's a vendido way? Because now it's kind of funny that you'll say that vato with the American flag is a vendido, but because he has maybe blonde hair, blue eyes. But this vato over here, has the American flag. He's willing to give his life for the American flag. Because again, I relate because again, firsthand experience. Maybe this is not you. You can only relate to certain degrees. You really are. You're relating is like diluted the more generations you're here without Mexican roots. I gotta say that again. It's because, oh, well, obviously, every time everyone gets married and married and married. That's four, five, six generations. If you're four, five, six generations from can't even remember, someone that lives in Mexico, then you won't really kind of understand and grasp the real climate on what's really going on, like over there in Mexico on the regional scene, and of course here on the American scene. Me, I travel about 3 times a year, at least three or four. And sometimes I have little holidays like, oh, let me show you a photo real quick, gente. Look what I did today. Look what I did today. I'm gonna leave it up just for 30 seconds. So you guys can drop a comment. That was today's highlight right there. The first introducing the first Chicana president of the United States of America. That was today's highlight. What do you think? Your boy got down or what? Oh, let's get back to this, man. Anyways, pinche vatos vendidos, man. All of them. All of you. They're all vendidos, man. People are listening in right now. Who is he talking about? Who is he gonna mention it? People have been mentioning my name. It's okay, gente. You guys send me the clips. I know. Come on, you don't think I know? It's cool though. It's cool. This is what I'm gonna tell. Well, to them, God bless you, bro. It's 2025. Let's get ahead. Let's hustle for our children, man. That's what I say. God bless you and hustle for your children. But that people are throwing, it was just they were just looking for something. You know what I mean? They were just looking for something to just, hey, let's throw something. But this is what I want to say too. I keep saying this, that it doesn't make you a piece of shit who you vote for. What makes you a piece of shit is your heart. Anyone want to say I'm wrong? I'll hold. Anthony Reese is cracking nothing but chelas right now. I'm drinking water, cabron. It's just, I've been overeating ever since the holidays. For the first time, I think I'm like 190, 95, straight up. I almost feel like doing some workout videos, man. Wait till the sun comes out. It's because Ryder G, he gets me all pumped up. I say, cabrón. No one has confidence like Ryder G doing the air pull-ups. The Ryder G does the air pull-ups. No one has that level confidence like Ryder G. Looking in the camera, doing the air pull-ups, man. Like he's on a 270 in front of a bench in the building and, feeling himself. Oh, that was funny, man. Oh man, I skipped the comment. Think it's not about Mexican. If that, then what about Ukraine? What about China? What about India? On a humanitarian thing, absolutely, straight across the board to the humanitarians, to the people that really. I have like two, three friends. They're constantly on airplanes, amiga. They're real humanitarians. These are real life advocates, right? And I'll answer your question right now, but just to set it up on how you can relate to what I'm saying. I know people that are at the White House all the time grinding, changing laws, trying to especially when they try to come after the children, mix up the bathrooms, and now you got crazy. Now you got look at all the teachers doing crazy shit on the internet, crazy shit on the internet. The teachers burning flags. That's crazy, man. How did it ever come to that? That's crazy. Well, they're all gonna get administrative suspensions, almost guaranteed. Almost if they haven't already, they'll get that. But to answer your question, I think what Crystal's saying is, hey, it's not a bad thing to raise your voice. And I could be wrong. I don't want to put words in your mouth, amiga. It's not a bad thing to raise your voice. Someone needs to sound off for the people. I get it. And then you're even naming more countries and nations. Whew, it's a lot of work right there, but I get it. Put your grain in the sand, write a sign, go out there. Me and the wifey, we didn't hit a couple of them. Most of it was when they were taking away the exemptions from the children in the school system. Me and the wifey went out there like 2, 3 times on that one. You know what I mean? All the kids with exemptions. So they tried to take that away, but people sounded the horn loud enough. They said, hell no, it's called medical freedom, period. That's all it is. But I see what you're saying, amigo. Again, being Chicanos, we're kind of in a sweet spot. You know, there's two flags. We embrace them both. Anyone that tells them otherwise, you're not even in our shoes for you to tell us anything, anyways. But I'll hear you out. Jen Ortega, ¿qué hubo, güey? Es sábado gigante, güey. Let's talk about vendidos, man. Was Paco a vendido? Let's talk about sellouts. Was Paco a sellout? Some people will say yeah. Or is it he could have the US flag, working out, doing his little machine, staying in shape. He's a detective, you know what I mean? He's jumping fences every day. Dude looks in shape, you know what I mean? So say he has an American flag. Is he a vendido? He has an American flag. Just put it out there. Put the conversation out there. Because you already get my energy on what I'm saying. I say no. But again, we're Chicanos. We embrace those two flags. Corco said yesterday. No, he said this morning that I said last night, hey, don't touch this flag. We'll get off. Oh, man. Oh, that was funny. That was funny, cabrón. This is what I'm in my own lane, bro. I'm actually carving out my lane like a pinchy snow plow. Not no cheap little electric ones. A buddy of mine told me someone pulled up in like a cheap electric one, couldn't even plow the snow in like Milwaukee. A buddy told me the other day. That's funny, man. We need to bring back gasoline, injected fuel, fossil machinery, especially American steel. There ain't no better steel in the United States than in the world than American steel. That steel right there, ese pinche fierro, that's the one to buy, man. Central Crowd, that's right, my boy. Appreciate you. Sábado Gigante, way. Remember when Don Francisco used to say, "Y fuera, y." That's what I say to the haters. No, no one is blocked. Everyone has a voice. No one is blocked. Or I don't block people. Sometimes people message you. I'm not gonna lie. There's wrenches, so the wrenches get off sometimes. Hey, I think they blocked me. Just hit up the regular text line, you know what I mean? The phone line is the text line, so you guys could do that one. Anthony Reese remembers that one. Okay, y fuera. That's right. He's like, he wants to. Man on fire says preach from the pulpit like Martin Luther King, man. On that last message he gave, the doctor's already bedridden him. MLK, he went in front of a doctor right before the night before he was unalived. The doctor said, "You're dehydrated, you're malnourished, you're exhausted, you need to rest and hydrate and eat." And they came in and told Luther King, the doctor, they told him, "Hey, the church that holds 3,000, there's 12,000 people there." And he felt like he couldn't let the people down. See, that's someone that has palabra. You don't let the people down. But people that don't have palabra, every time they lie, they let them. Oh, hold. But anyways, South Texas in the building. Southwest Texas has been coming in deep. They've been coming in deep. We got next Wednesday, the next town hall. It's going to be a great conversation, man. And some people say, well, you just talk about this, you just talk about that. I talk about what the people want to talk about. I'm going to keep it that simple. I'll repeat myself. It don't matter. It's what the people want to talk about. I know it sounds like some people, cabrones, they got chips on their shoulders for shit. Hey, this, that. Well, real quick, what I check real quick is that victim mentality, though. That victim mentality that you can't have nothing is real quick something that I'm going to tell you from my firsthand experience, cabron. I would have never imagined it neither. But I took that off my head, pass. And I looked at every single room I've ever been in, conquering it. Irony is that you wouldn't send your kids to the. Okay, he's talking about this photo right here. Ooh, that's a cherry one. So this is the struggle that again, not everyone, not bro. If you are like, say, okay, say like they've thrown it at you, Mexican national, someone that's so prideful. There's American nationals, Russian nationals, African nationals, anyone that's just 100% boom planting their flag es así y no de otra manera. Paz. I get it, bro. I get it. But our journey is this. Boom. The parents come, they cross. Some of us start going to the military. The rest of us grow up with Kyle, Brent, Tyler. Debbie, Brenda's, Donna's. Oh man, that's crazy. Sábado Gigante, man. So this is a beautiful journey right here. This is not a sellout, and in my opinion, is Paco a sellout? He didn't sell anything out. He didn't. Did he lose his blood? Some people are so crazy. The shit they throw on the internet. It's almost like they want to take people. They don't just want to cancel a motherfucker. They want to strip you of your pride, dignity, respect, your skin color. Like they want to throw gasoline on you. Like they did, they threw the raza that South Texas said, oh, his comments still up. Look, that South Texas mentioned last time. They threw gasoline on the raza. Those CIA days were crazy, bro. Come on, man. They literally had a facility donde agarraron los africanos, they put them in there somewhere in like Georgia, okay? ¿Y qué lo hicieron? Les inyectaron like guinea pigs, bro. Cosas que STDs. That's crazy. There's probably still people affected of that should be getting, I mean, bare minimum paid out. Bare minimum paid out. So yeah, we could always talk about the black guys way. You know what it is, cabron. But aquí way, maybe you don't know what it is way. And I'm not talking about a raza thing, a Mexicano thing, or a Chicano thing. I'm talking about just growing up, how we grew up, and everyone had their own circle and their own little journey. But how we did it way was a little bit different way. It wasn't your normal, typical upbringing, tampoco way. It's a little bit crazier. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Just to ask, did you go to Allison High School? You look like we used to kick back in the day. I didn't, bro. I didn't. They used to bus us that we lived over there by Roosevelt Park. They used to bus us that we lived by Roosevelt Park. They bused us to the west side, bro. They took us to Washington and they took us to Salinas High, bro. So no, never Allison. You know what I mean? But that is the beautiful, smoking, sexy, hot wife that I took a picture of today. What do you think of the photo, bro? Let me know. We're gonna the channel that's coming up. It's gonna be under the wife's channel. Is it's gonna be off the chain, man. It's gonna have so much information. Again, it's for photographers. That's not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone got a camera, but even if you got a Walmart camera, a Best Buy camera, oh man, let's level up, man. Let's level up. More comments, man. Vatos vendidos de a tiro. I just read the banner right now. It says like this: Vatos vendidos de a tiro. Who's a vendido, man? Okay, this is what Norby said. Do I have the clip? Let me see if I got the clip. Norby's, what did you say, cabron? What did you say? Everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Oh, I did have the MP4. Oh, okay, cool. It's gonna upload right now. It's 5G, gente. Let's read some more comments, man. And Norby's gives us his answer. Who's a Mexican sellout then? Say it. Wear it with your chest. Don't duck. Don't lower your voice. Anything like. Then who's a sellout? Wait. You won't tell that to Gallo Negro. I guarantee you. You won't tell that to Gallo Negro. Did you see how he threw those couple jabs in the LA River at Grusito? He fights kind of like I fight. We're tall. We have to fight tall. You know what I mean? He fights real tall. Man, and he looked like he had a straight jab too. It came out of his shoulder like straight line. Those are the ones, you know, those are the ones as bad as you think I mean, well, however you think you're gonna do when you get into some chingazos, right? The straight, that crisp jab is the neutralizer. For I don't give a shit how big you are or who you think you are. That straight jab off the shoulder that goes in a straight line, whew, man. Well, what about freedom of speech? How's expressing yourself a crime? No, yeah, exactly. People, again, someone called in last night, Mikey, you shitting on the youngsters. I'm not shitting on the youngsters, bro. I'm not dogging the youngsters. Matter of fact, this morning, someone's live said that don't forget, Mikey, that the youngsters are the ones that always kick shit off. They evolve in their thinking, or they're supposed to, get smarter and do it better than from their forefathers. I could say the same thing. We don't roll the same way. The Chicano movement don't roll the same way in 2025 the way it used to roll in the 60s. It don't. We got to make laws that are going to benefit the raza. that are going to stabilize them, give them security, and let them prosper. We want life, pursuit, and happiness for the raza. That's it. And the first issue is always the economy. And when I bring up numbers or reports or whatever I got to bring up, shit that I know from door knocking, talking to people, not numbers I'm getting off the internet. I'm door knocking the communities, and we're getting our numbers in the communities. Pinches vatos. Naranjas and shit. Hey, if you're a Mexicano and you move to Florida and you're walking around with fucking tantarans and just getting a golden tan, you're a vendido, puto. I'm just kidding. No, Anthony Reese, he don't mean that. He don't mean that and shit. You could be in Florida. Calma raza. Don't trip. Shout out to my buddy Ray. He's in Florida right now. Man, I'm slacking on the lives for a couple days, but it's all good, cabron. Remember, at the end of the day, it's shits and giggles, bro. This is all entertainment. It's been calmado, though. I'll tell you this, with the Chicano channels, no one is really just throwing, there's no more removals right now. It's been a whole month of peace. Everyone is just doing their own, carving out their lane and getting their voice heard. And that's a good thing, man. But if you think about it, look at how many of us kind of align without saying it. I mentioned it. I'm not going to be quiet about it because they want to fucking try to come after you with the cancellation. Fuck you, cancel that motherfucker. Okay, well, just remember how many of us you got to cancel. You're going to cancel me, and then who else aligns? Let's say who else has a similar message, similar post, similar memes. Lucky Hood stocks. Go ahead. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Move on that front. Tony A. Nothing. I'm even going to mention him. American Cholo too. You're gonna have to go and fucking take him out of his desk. Or is it just me? You know what I mean? Fuck yeah. You guys want to come after me and shit, and it's all good. Just come after me. It's all good. You know what I mean? Drop a comment, cabrón. Welcome to Chicano side sellout show. Tingado, man. Sellout. Let me ask you this: is this guy a
In your
sellout?
opinion, then what's a Mexican sellout?
A Mexican sellout is somebody that, it's okay with seeing his family get taken. For me, a real sellout is
This
somebody.
person that has his knee on the ground, is that a sellout?
No, that is not a sellout. That is a serviceman that I always have high respects and high regards for. They put their lives on the line for this country. Mind you, not even they would say they don't agree with everything this country does, but they're still willing to put their lives on it, and that says a lot because not so many people in this nation would do the same.
Robert Hernandez, my dad had an 82 Fleetwood Brougham, the one like in Scarface, the green, the gray with the flake on true spokes, 4-door, cherry interior, cherry everything, no dents, no scratches. I had a cousin who had a 75, a red L Dog, El Dorado. That was the 2-door coupe. That one, me myself, I had two. I had a 99 hardtop DeVille, but then someone, a two striker buddy, needed to sell his car because he was getting the fuck out of California and going to Texas. And I got his Cadillac in King City from his grandpa because he already took the fuck off. The grandpa gave him the feria. And that Fleetwood one is the one that I've put like 25 into already. 20, at least 25 into that one. You know what I mean? So I would say I'm a Fleetwood Brougham guy. It would have to be Fleetwood Brougham. What's going on, man? I'm not sure if you see the bigger picture of how the pieces are moving and in what direction, but I advise that you delve in a deeper analysis. It's okay though, no hard feelings. That's right, cabron. Get it off your chest way, man. You know what I mean? Get it off your chest way. It's Chicano Street way here, bro. We're not easily offended over here. I'm not, I don't want to keep repeating that, but we're not easily offended over here. Again, we got Gallo Negro, we got Santana. Come on now, you know what I mean? We got Chuco. We're not easily offended. You know what I mean? We even got Jimmy and Mi Familia. We laugh more than anything. We're trying to have moments with our family amidst, sometimes the ones that are in the streets. Chaos is always going to follow them because they want to live by the streets. So, you know, we know who they are. They're the ones we write letters to. That's all we're going to do with them. I'm a vet, Mikey. That's right, my boy. That's right, cabron. Yeah. So that flag means something. Well, they were playing Tripoli at a funeral on what day was that? Entre la semana. I almost broke down, bro. I seen my buddy's youngest daughter, who I think she's like 16, 18. I mean, break down in tears, man. That was crazy. But they folded the flag and they played Tripoli. You know what I mean? Ese ve con la sangre. Damn it, cabrón. My son too. Imagine they end up in the same unit, cabrón. They might end up in the same unit. I don't know. He got the letter from the Marines because they keep the database. It's a database. It's a registry. It's a registry. And they know the birthday's coming up on 18. Here came 2025. Boom. He's on the list already. They're gonna start sending you mail. I told little Mikey, it might be time to put some hair on your chest. They're giving it to the gente raw. That's right, cabrón. 1996 flood. From de elegance, but I never had that one because else I would have remembered it droops on the registration way. Never had that one, you know. So mine was always the Fleetwood, the Brome, and I actually went down 6 years and got more mileage. But I just knew what I had as soon as I can get my hands on it. Whew, we took the whole interior out of there, bro. It was cobwebs for 9 months. The dude hand stitched it. Paisa dude, Crespo, out of Baranda. Just stating what I'm seeing. That's right, my boy. Shit, you can say anything here, bro. Get on that way. That video right here.
In your opinion, then what's a Mexican sellout?
A Mexican sellout is somebody that, it's okay with seeing his family get taken. For me, a real sellout is
This
somebody.
person that has his knee on the ground. Is that a sellout?
No, that is not a sellout. That is a serviceman that I always have high respects and high regards for. They put their lives on the line for this country. Mind you, not even they would say they don't agree with everything this country does, but they're still willing to put their lives on it, and that says a lot because not so many people in this nation would do the same.
Maestro Freeze, I just realized, is that Dragon Ball Z way? That's right, cabrón. You power up, huh? And shit. Power up, cabrón. Mm. Question for the Mikey. For you, Mikey. When was America great that it isn't now? That is a good question. I'll tell you when I started paying attention to it, because like my schedule barely started in opening up. That means now I had time to give a shit because me and the wifey, we had a lot of years that were just a blur, man. I mean, we're in airports and airplanes, and it was a lot of work. And then we started slowing it down was in 2017. So I can't claim to know all kinds of events or history. I've learned so much just from creating the channel, bro. From you guys. Learn from the chat. Learn from the callers that call in to the live shows, on Chicano Street. But as far as great, if now that I'm a numbers guy, I can look back to 40 years of numbers. And it's going to be either between Clinton or Reagan. Between Clinton era or Reagan's era, you know. And then you'd have to kind of carefully look at those numbers. You know what I mean? That's my best guess, but I'm a numbers guy. I mean, what do you mean by great? You know what I mean? Because obviously different presidents are going to do different shit, bro. Someone could have got the presidency, bro, right now. And instead of 1% chirujos, it could have turned to 99% chirujos. If you're okay with that, that's fine. But I'm just saying it could have been that way because a president has the power to just change shit, change the environment, make crazy financial decisions. No taxes on overtime, no taxes on waitresses' tips, no taxes on Social Security. Can do some crazy executive order shit like that. Imagine the Social Security that we know a lot of people who only get $600-800 a month. 800, 900 if they're lucky a month. And then on top of that, it's like 15% taxed. Imagine how much that will make a difference when you remove the 15% tax on Social Security. So again, it comes down to policies for me. We're going to have these open town halls and talk about policies and get people's opinion. It's going to be Wednesday night at 6 o'clock. Don't miss out, man. I've invited a lot of people, you know what I mean, to the town hall. Maybe the people could attest to it. Look at their DMs. I don't know if they open them or not, but everyone got a voice, man. So it's all good. But to me, it's a numbers thing. So in the next couple years, if the raza pays off their cars, pays off the daughter's college, gets a second home, finally start investing, and now they got another 2-3 thousand coming in on the side, on passive income, and we just start working something like that. That's how I base it. But other people, I know you can get bent on one person. It's so crazy. It's like hell scorch earth. It makes you think though, who's really putting gasoline in the car? Are you just the one hitting the gas pedal, but someone else is putting gasoline in the car and you don't even know? Oh, we need to bring back the brown berets. Absolutely, dog face. That's Hermano Anthony. I think he's out of Chicago. And Soldado Chicano, I think he's based out of LA. Of course, I've had Carlos Montes. He's the founder, man. It's crazy how he just keeps pushing, man. He's going live from the protest. He's driving through the parades. You know, I respect that, man. I respect it because the Brown Berets were originally the Chicanos that were getting calentadas from the cops. I get it, man. I get it. Or Latina Barbies. Yeah, I think there could be an indigenous Barbie, man. Latina Barbies. Again, people would say that's a Western mind to think that the perfect, I ideally perfect image of a mujer is something that looks like Mattel Barbie. Oh man, that's crazy. That Weta, the Gabacha gone wild the other week. And fuck you to the valet parkers and Trump's gonna get you all kinds of shit. Could you believe they were trying to this entitled chick? They were trying to throw that on the raza. I was like, the fuck you're gonna throw that on the raza? We grew up with a silver spoon and shit. Oh man, make that make sense. You know what I mean? Totally see. I have a company that fixes garages on Paru. Damn man. I'm not even that dude is hopefully he's helping people, man. Straight up. Bandidos, man. Yeah. Who's a pinche bandido, man? Say it, man. I mean, and I get it, man. Maybe the majority of you guys fuck with the message, know where I'm coming from. We're not vendidos because there's no one that got receipts on that ass. Period. No persuasion, no coercion, no nothing, man. When we jump on YouTube, it's as simple as shooting straight forward. This is what it is, man. This is exactly what it is, man. My son might go to the Marines too. Damn, Jay, South Texas too. They might be in the same infantry, bro. Boot camp. What a trip, bro. Oh man, don't start with let's prevent the brown berets. That's right. Is that the real whack? No, you're talking about whack. Oh no, no, no. Thought you're talking about whack deuce. You remember San Diego whack deuce? Yeah, San Diego whack deuce, man. Shout out to whack deuce. Shout out to SD San Diego, and shout out to them. Oh, for sure. He just don't go live no more. He was live once upon a time. You know what I mean? It's the family thing now. I'm right-handed, but I fight southpaw because I like my power hand in the front. That's not usually how it should be though, bro. I mean, think about it. The reason the power hand is away from the shoulder, the lead shoulder. The reason is the power that comes with it when it gets hit. You can't be that close distance and really. I mean, of course, there's the Bruce Lee. I'm not talking about like the Bruce Lee 2 inch punch or anything like that, but you know what I mean. The technical boxing is the power hand is back from the shoulder, the closest shoulder, because it's gonna release either a hook, a straight, a cross, an uppercut. Those are the power punches, and you really can't get that off if you're in jab distance. Maybe you can. I don't know. Jay South Texas says a sellout is someone born to illegal parents. Someone born to illegal parents. Okay, a sellout is someone. There you go, aventando way. Someone born to illegal parents, but says deport others like their parents. Okay, says deport others like their parents, and will muddy the waters instead of standing with the gente. That last part kind of, is a little bit gray way. Muddy the waters. What does that mean? But Norby said, I think it's kind of like what Norby said. Norby said it would be someone who would see his parents get taken away and not say shit. That is true. I mean, just got to keep it a buck. Okay. That doesn't even take, I don't even need 3 seconds to think about that. Forget about that. Not even a millisecond. Okay. The fucking family gets taken away. What a fucking vendido, right? So there are vendidos, cabrones. There are vendidos. Again, we're in a sweet spot. Here we are, cabrones, making baby back ribs in the USA. We're cooking tri-tip on the Weber, you know what I mean? Throwing it in the oven after some pinche ajo. You know, it's not that serious, but everyone has a voice, you know, on the internet. Everyone has a voice, especially on Chicano Street. So, you know, some people are saying like him, fuck that, fuck the deportation. And other people is like, it's immigration. Other people are saying, well, it's really just law enforcement. And we can go on and on about that conversation. Stay tuned. The next town hall is Wednesday. And we got a diverse cast ready to go. To the ones that are listening and ready to go, appreciate your time. Next Wednesday at 6 o'clock, it's going down. Man, I can't wait for that one. It's going to be good, man. And we're going to cross stream it on as many platforms as possible. What I want to do is anyone that joins that has a software that enables you to cross stream, you know, you hit a button, boom, you just make a caption and then hit live for your people and it'll go live to your people. It's not about the numbers. It's not about one channel having the views. It's about the message getting heard. We're all getting together. We're all talking. Everyone has a voice about the pertinent issues that are popping right in that moment for the raza. Risky. Hopefully they make it back. What are you talking about? Make it back. What are you talking about? Chinga, my bad. You know, I laughed. I don't even know what it is. Hopefully I didn't disrespect. But hopefully they make it back. I thought you're joking around talking about being thrown over the border and back and forth. Because I had my dad show up in the middle of the night with both of his hands bleeding, cut open from barbed wire fencing, kidnapped from coyotes. It's nothing new to me. It's nothing new to me. So yeah, I get it, man. I get it all. Let's just say that. That's right. El Benny de Cali, that's right, my boy. I appreciate you, cabron. We're talking about this latest short that
In your opinion, then what's a Mexican sellout?
A Mexican sellout is somebody that, you know, it's okay with seeing his family get taken. For me, a real sellout is
This
somebody.
person that has his knee on the ground. Is that a sellout?
No, that is not a sellout. That is a serviceman that I always have high respects and high regards for. They put their lives on the line for this country. Mind you, not even they would say they don't.
and why do I say that again? Because it's these internet bullies, you know, are trying to throw something to the raza paz, and they're trying to throw it with someone blonde hair, blue eyes, Billy Bob Thornton, however, and trying to throw that on us. Get the out of here. Last comments. Jay, South Texas again. Here we go. What is this cabrón saying? You're changing your name from Spanish to English. It's crazy because here, verdad, que acá en los Estados Unidos, it pretty much is his last name is dominant, and in Mexico, it's the mom's last name. La mujer's last name is dominant. Yeah, let me say that right. The mujer's last name is dominant. To the point where they even had me file some papers, and then I had to switch it around for the paperwork in Mexico in order to become a citizen over there. But it was what it was, and I'm a citizen. Hey, wait, can you run me down what happened with Coca-Cola? Basically, this is what I'm hearing on the Coca-Cola thing. I'm hearing there is some misinformation out there. There is some misinformation out there from the Coca-Cola thing. The way, again, the raza's cold with it, man. We'll put some shit out and just regurgitate it and get the people scared. And now they want to buy all the pinchy huevos in the store and shit. You know, and we don't even know we're doing it. We think they were helping the people, but we don't even know how we're fear mongering. But anyways, that I heard that they did a raid on the plant. And it's okay. So it is what it is. They did a raid on the plant, but what they're trying to say is make a story out of it. Well, there was They had a phone call. They told them to come in, and then like all this, you're adding to what really took place. They could fucking sweep. It's like telling where can the cops not go in the United States? Now I understand have a warrant, and I understand the process. I trust me, I do. Okay, batter rams and tanks, but that's members only shit. They're gonna go where they're gonna go, but they made a story out of it to shit on someone to just say, I think boycott. That's what I heard. That's what but from some credible sources. Like, and these are mostly podcasts and también, but people also locally. Uh, San Lifer says Norby's is a seller. You know what I mean? That's what we should do, huh? You know what? Take anyone that gives you a taco on a hard shell, just take off on them, man. Just kidding. What we're gonna cancel hard shell tacos. That's what we need to do. We've been letting people give tacos on hard shells too long, man. Mi hermano Sanjo Lifer is correct about that. So we're canceling hard shell tacos straight up. Straight. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go, man. Hey, this is a beautiful photo though. Um, this one right here is a beautiful photo. It represents the raza. It represents the plight of the Chicanos. And if you're not Chicano, you don't understand the plight. I mean, that's just 100%. I'm not throwing that like a jab, but I'm just saying, just remember when you're talking to someone else that is a different person, different belief, different religion, different nationality, different culture. Just remember, you got to put yourself in their shoes before you can speak for them. Because you can speak with them, but not for them. But I'll hold. This is what I shot today. What do you think, gente? I'm going to end the video like this. The first Chicana president of the United States from the farm working community of the Alisal district makes it to the highest office in the state. And I'm out. Remember what I always say? In the end, all you got is the memories.